The prize everyone wants. Ongoing protests in Ukraine have made it the centre of a political tug-of-war between East and West. Despite having its offer of a trade deal spurned, the EU's not giving up hope of closer ties, much to Russia's dislike. Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev.
Taking part in these events, it's, excuse me, very simple, interference in internal affairs.
The comments refer to Germany's foreign minister after his visit to protesters in Kiev. Guido Westerwelle met with opposition figures in what's been seen as a snub to Ukraine's leaders, ruffling Russian feathers. The rifts developed as EU foreign ministers meet in the Ukrainian capital for the OSCE conference. The endless, sometimes violent protests providing an embarrassing backdrop for a summit on security. Western nations have seized the chance to enter the debate. US Assistant Secretary of State Victoria Nuland.
There should be no doubt where the United States stands on all of this. We stand with the people of Ukraine who see their future in Europe and want to bring their country back to economic health and unity.
The protests in Kiev are now in their third week, the unrest taking its toll on the country's fragile economy. Ukraine's central bank has already twice been forced to support the currency this week, and the cost of ensuring the country's mounting debt is rising as the risk of default looms large. Reuters Breaking Views Europe editor Pierre Briançon.
It's only going to get worse, and so who's going to get burnt? In the extreme scenario where they do default, you're talking about, some Austrian banks, Italian, a few French ones, Germans as well. This is all manageable. On a global basis, it's manageable. The question is for Ukraine and Ukrainians, what happens then if they go into the real nightmare scenario?
Some relief may be on the way. Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych has been in China this week, securing deals he says will bring $8 billion of investment. Good news for the economy, but he'll need more than that to stem the tide of unrest. Protesters and opposition leaders are demanding his resignation.